Listen, I know you're out there probably turning every rock and leaf looking for which banks to get funding from. In this video, I'm going to do an updated breakdown on Truist Bank, go over some of their business funding options, and show you why I think they are the best bank to get funding from in 2024. So let's head over to my computer and break everything down. All right, we are at my computer, and as you see, we're on Truist's website. So we're going to go ahead and kind of go through the process, show you what you need to do to kind of get things set up and be ready for business funding. And make sure you do stay tuned till the end of the video, because I'm going to go ahead and break down the underwriting criteria for each of these different funding options. And if you don't have that, it's kind of pointless. You're just going to be applying in the dark, basically. You don't want to do that. But with Truist, the best way you want to start is to go ahead and get a business bank account set up. Now, do you actually have to have a business bank account? No, you can apply as a sole proprietor is what that is. If you don't know, man, you can kind of do that without a business bank account, but it does increase your approval odds if you do have a business bank account. Now, they have two different ones that you can apply for: the simple business checking and then the Truist community checking. For most people, the simple business checking is going to be good enough. Now, going on to the Truist simple business checking page, it's really simple. As you see, you get 50 monthly transactions at no charge. You get 2,000 cash processing per month at no charge. And then what I like the most, no monthly maintenance fees. So you don't have to worry about any of those nagging $10, $5, $8, $15 fees that you get sometimes with these business bank accounts. You don't even have to worry about that. So you're good to go with that. Now, once we have the business bank account set up, or if you're thinking about going the sole prop way and you don't even want to have a business bank account, this is where we want to go next. So these are the business credit cards that they have to offer. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that, having 0% interest business credit cards is the best way to go, as far as if you're a startup or if you need working capital for your business. This is the best thing in the game to have, is 0% interest business funding. Okay, so with these cards, here's my recommendation as far as the tier list. So how I would do this is I will go after the Truist Business first, because it has the longest 0% interest APR period, which the making of this video is 12 months. All right, so that's a good, standard term there for that. There's no rewards on this card, so if you're looking for something like that, you have to look elsewhere at one of these other cards. Now, after that, the best way, or the next card I will go to next, would be the Truist Business Cash Rewards. And as you see here, no annual fee on this one as well, but you're going to get a 0% interest APR offer still, but for 9 months instead of 12 months on this one. Now, the trade-off is with this card, you do get rewards. You get 3% cash back on gas, 2% cash back on restaurants, and this is up to $2,000 in combined spend between the 2% and 3% categories per month. All right, now if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. Now, getting into the next section, this is going to be the small business auto loans and financing. Okay, so if you don't know, having a vehicle in your business name is a good little hack. It's another way to kind of hide some car debt if you want to kind of leave your debt to income ratio on your personal side very low. All right, so, and again, I teach this a lot, but if you don't know, the first time watching on my channel, how you want to have your business is you want to basically have your personal credit be the master puppeteer and controlling all of your funding options, but everything still be on the business side. That's kind of how you want to operate. And so with getting an auto loan on the business side, commercial auto loan through Truist, they have good options. As you see here, you can get up to $250,000 in loan amounts, and then you can get up to 75-month terms. Okay, and it says here financing available plus 10% for soft costs up to 100%. So very simple. This in most cases is a PG if you have a lot of business history and, been in business for a long time and got some good business credit. You potentially can get this without a PG, but for most people, it's going to be a PG. Now, the best way to do this is you're definitely going to want to go into the branch to get this handled and kind of build a relationship with either a branch manager or banker, whatever it is, because that's the best way to kind of get good rates and good approval limits on something like this commercial auto loan. Now, we actually have a regional director with Truist that our clients, we send them directly to him, and he kind of does all of this stuff for you. So go ahead and click the link that's in the description. You can book a discovery call with us to kind of learn more how that works if you're kind of ready to just fast track your process and not do this on your own. But with this commercial auto loan, again, like I was saying, you definitely want to build relationships with a branch manager, banker, because they'll be able to help you in more detail with getting this set up and kind of getting better approval odds, versus you just applying for this online. Now, getting to my favorite type of business funding, and this is a small business line of credit, and Truist does have a very good one. As we see here, it's going to be up to $100,000 on a line of credit. They do terms between 12 and 36 months, and as it says, they have competitive rates. Now, typically what we've been seeing people get on a line of credit, interest rates rise, is anywhere between like 10 to 14% on a line of credit. If you think that's high, that's just kind of the market right now. Me personally, I haven't seen any line of credit interest rate be under like 8%, and typically it's hovering between 10 and 12. So that's just kind of where the market is right now. Interest rates are high for everything. For the people that want to try to get this no docs, all right, your best bet is going to be to keep it under 50,000. Now, this is a case by case basis. For most cases, it is stated revenue. Now, this is straight from back end Truist people, what I'm getting ready to tell you. Now, what they've told me is that with the line of credit, if you want to maximize your potential at no docs, your personal credit has to be there. Okay, so literally the better your personal credit is, the better your shots are of having no docs. So if you're coming in there, barely making it, and you try to get a line of credit, they're going to ask for docs. All right. But if you have a optimized profile, you're going to be in a way better position to have, really strong credit. All the points that I go over on my channel, you'll be in a good position to get this no docs. Okay. So keeping that under 50K, stated revenue for the most part. So, I can't really tell you what to put for the amount, but again, it's steady revenues. We're going to go ahead and go over the Truist data points as promised. Now, the first thing they do is they're going to pull from Equifax. Okay. So this doesn't matter if you, get one card, two cards, line of credit, whatever. They're going to do a hard pull each and every time. So that's something that you kind of want to pay attention to if you're trying to use Truist to kind of get multiple different types of funding. It's going to be a hard pull for each and every one. The next thing, this is a regional bank. So currently they are in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Indiana, Texas, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. They are expanding their footprint, so they should be in more states coming up very soon. But right now, these are the states that they're currently in. Now, you're going to need at least a 680 credit score. This is kind of across the board for any type of bank or any type of business funding. For the most part, 680 is that bare minimum. Sometimes you can get a little bit lower, 670, 660. Really, you want to be at 680 bare minimum. That's like kind of standard stuff for business funding. Now, you want to have no late pays in the last 2 years, really none at all if you can, but long as they're 2 years old, that's okay. No derogatories at all. So no collections, no charge-offs, anything like that. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have at least 2 years of credit history on the personal side. This is very important. You don't want to be going in there and applying with a thin credit profile of like 6 months or 8 months or like barely a year. You want to have some credit history because that does go a long way getting those approvals. And sometimes you'll even get denied just because you don't have adequate credit history. Now, you don't need a business bank account like I told you earlier in the video, but it does help. All right. It definitely is a great help to have a business bank account because it increases your approval odds. And like I told you also earlier, you can apply as a sole prop. So you don't actually need a business. Okay. You don't have to have an LLC even formed to get a business credit card. And a lot of people don't know that in the United States of America, if you conduct any type of business transaction, you are in business officially. That means you qualify for business funding. So that's kind of a thing that a lot of people don't know. So if you want to just apply online, sole prop, you don't even have an LLC set up yet. If your credit meets the criteria, you can get, a solid limit on a business credit card just like that with Truist. And a lot of banks don't do that. So that's one reason why I do recommend Truist a lot if they're in your area, because they have a lot of little loopholes like I just mentioned to kind of help you get in the game. And no docs needed for business credit cards at all. You're good to go there. And then no docs is possible for lines of credit on a case by case basis. I talked about that a little bit earlier on the line of credit section, but like I said, the better your credit profile is, the lower your chances will be on getting asked for docs on a line of credit. And that's straight from underwriting from Truist. Now, if you are a business owner and you have at least a 680 credit score, you're tired of the guesswork, you're tired of being enrolled into YouTube University, you want to kind of get a proven game plan, a proven guaranteed strategy of all these banks and which one to go to, which one's in your area, and also get some direct connections to these banks, you can go ahead and click the link that you see in the description. You'll be able to go ahead and book a call with us, and on that call we'll kind of sit down with you, go over your business, see if you actually are a good fit to work with us one-on-one and join our mentorship program. And again, with that, we'll be able to build you a custom funding strategy with guaranteed results in 30 days if you qualify. And then on top of that, we actually connect you with a lot of our bank partners. We're talking about regional directors, we're talking about, you know, high up business banking managers, things of that nature for some of these banks that we have contacts with. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click that link that you see in the description. It's at the very top one, and you'll be able to go ahead and book a call with us and see how we can implement our strategy and our process for your business. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I drop a new video. And if you want to learn literally A to Z how you can get your business funded in 2024, go ahead and click this link that you see on the screen right now. It's going to take you to a recent video I did where I break down literally what I would do and how I would get my business funded in 2024 and give you a couple different bank options that you can apply for right now if you qualify. So click that link, it'll take you to that video, and I'll see you in that one.